If you're seeing this, then it will likely be for a reason. But as always, my love, take what resonates and leave what does not. And yes, this is my only counter note. I'll never reach out to you first. Let's see what is coming through in our favorite oracle deck for you today. Let's see what's jumping out the deck. Okay, your first card, we have somehow, some way, somewhere. Not everyone who hurts you is your enemy. Some are just mirrors with sharp edges. That's maybe all some of you need to hear. Not everyone who hurts you is your enemy. Not everyone who hurts you is doing it intentionally. And I can feel the energy rising in you to go, yeah, but, shh. Stop talking and listen. You're going to listen to the entirety of this reading before you leave a comment, because who knows what these other two cards have for you. Okay, we have marriage. You will find them only when you reveal yourself. And we have ache. You are someone's ghost. So ache, marriage, and somehow. Heck, maybe your marriage is creating some aches and pains right now. Maybe a close connection is creating some aches and pains right now. But the interesting thing, I feel that what's happening for this collective, whenever you're seeing this, you're reflecting on how someone treated you or why things had to happen in a certain way. You know, somehow, some way, this person came into your life, whether you believe in God's timing, divine timing, fate, it's all the same thing. It's just words, don't get caught up on them. It's this feeling of you're trying to understand how someone would want to hurt you this way. But I feel that what's coming through for this collective is that you're really starting to question, and I feel like that there's a reason for this in this timing. We're just about to come out of the year of the wood snake and into the year of the fire horse. Wood and fire are two very different opposing elements. Snakes are all about shedding and change, and horses are all about action and speed. It's a little bit of a clunky, shifting energy that we're in right now, between now and I think February. And this energy is posing for you to start to reveal yourself. You're starting to go, right, I've been through a lot of changes. It's really hurt me, but I want to reveal myself. I want to live in my authentic self. I feel like this is finding a collective of people who is ready to find their person. You're ready for marriage. You're ready for a proper commitment and relationship. You're ready for authentic friendships and connections and community, however it resonates for you. And I really do feel that something happened, that someone did cause you pain, or different people, different circumstances have been causing you pain ever since you agreed with God, the universe, spirit, to say, right, I'm going to live in authentic alignment with my path, with your path for me. You're choosing to reveal yourself more. And what happens, and it's almost like, you know, I'm kind of being reminded of like my journey with unmasking with autism. It just through that neurodivergent lens as well, it starts to come with a lot more aches and pains of, but why aren't people receiving me in the same way now? Why are people misinterpreting me? It's because you're letting the guard down. It's because you're actually stepping into authenticity instead of people pleasing, instead of fawning and pretending and trying to fit in. That's the energy that this collective is moving into. And I really do feel that you are someone's ghost. There is someone who still thinks about you. There is someone here that still revels in your energy, but they're in the past. This person is not meant to come forward. And I do feel, and this is just a very short bit of the message Spirit is telling me, they are going to have to watch you step into your authentic energy. And they don't get to have access to that. They don't get to have access to this new, it's not even the new version of you. I don't like that. I've got to subtract that. It's the authentic, it's the real version of you. It is the true version of you, and they don't get access to that, but they have to watch. And I feel like that's their karma. Sometimes karma isn't about they go into debt, or they, you know, their car gets totaled, or they don't blah, blah, blah. What all this kind of, you know, overzealous stuff that we tend to catastrophize and fall into. Sometimes the hardest revenge, and I don't like revenge, but I guess the hardest karma is actually someone knowing that they no longer have access to you. Denied access is the hardest thing. Remember that. But this card, not everyone who hurts you is your enemy. Because you're going through this journey of self-discovery, because you're going through this journey of revealing yourself, because you're going, well, if I keep not revealing myself, how are people going to know who I am? And how am I therefore going to connect with the right people for me? If I keep masking, if I keep hiding away, if I keep barricading my true self in, let my weird, wacky, wonderful, whimsical self come out, and it will connect me with the right people. And it's like the black sheep here. You may identify as the black sheep of your family, as someone who has always strayed from the path, and that feeling of guilt, of shame, of I'm getting like such a heavy wound of abandonment, of feeling like I'm always going to be different. I'm always going to, I just feel that your soul chose the hardest path of difference. You know, you're not meant to follow the same path. It's like following the generic path for you makes your soul wince. It makes your soul ache. It makes your soul ache. Because you're going, I can't do that. I can't live this, quote, generic lifestyle. I can't do it. And so I just feel that you're really starting to go, you know, but why are all these challenges coming out left, right, and center? Why are people upsetting me and hurting me? They don't mean to. Whatever challenges you're going through right now, I just feel that what you're starting to witness, because it's been starting to happen to me, and I really have felt it so heavy for the collective, you're starting to meet authentic people. And you know what happens when you start to meet authentic people? They don't mince their words. They tell you the truth, even when it hurts. Not to hurt you, but some mirrors just have sharp edges. Some people just reveal to you the insecurities that you're still pumping out into the world around you. The need for validation, the over-explanation, the over-people-pleasing. It's this feeling of what's happened is that you are someone's ghost because people in your past who were no longer part of this new timeline were the ones that actually took advantage of and got the advantage of your mask, got the advantage of you not revealing your true self. They got the kind of naive, weakened version. And because you're now revealing your true self, it's scary. Because what you're starting to understand is that stepping into your authentic self is not cream and strawberries and Cocoa Pops and rainbows and little pink ponies frolicking around. It's actually quite hard, because what it starts to do is it starts to align you then with other people who are stepping into their authentic energy. And if you're not going to take BS, why are they going to put up with your BS? They're going to call you out, and it's going to hurt. Because why? Because you're used to people mollycoddling you. You're used to people pleasing and not telling the truth, and just, you know, everybody keeping in that kind of lower vibration. This is like a huge shock to your system. You're really starting to understand what it means to live in alignment, to be in marriage with your true self. Marriage is not always external with another person. It's also coming into marriage with God, with the universe, with your higher self, and coming into that alignment. And you're trying to figure out, you're going, but why does this hurt? I thought coming into alignment was going to feel safe. It's you learning how to feel safe in true safety. Not in lies and misconceptions and false promises. You're learning that true authenticity is going to cost you comfort at points. It's going to make you feel pain in ways that feels harder, because you know it's not coming from a bad place. You know it's people trying to help you. Like this message, it's hard to hear, but yeah, the Hermit reversed. It's this feeling of you are starting to come out. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's hard because it's like, now that you're coming out and you're stepping into your authentic energy, you're rejecting the reality that that brings. You're going, but this is not what I expected. This isn't what I wanted. You're starting to reveal yourself. And literally, I'm just seeing with the two, you are meeting people who are the same, people who are different, who are outcasts, who don't fit in, the socially awkward individuals that you resonate with. But what they do, other people are going through their own lessons, right? And they're going to reflect back to you the things that you still have to work on, and you to them. Being authentic is not meant to be sunshine and rainbows, but it is going to connect you with other authentic people who will not keep feeding you the same comforting lies.